Hello, and you are now tuned into the only universe mode that matters via Zoom. Once again, I am Christian,
I'm Jesse.
and here we are. Let me raise my volume up a little bit. Here we are, days after Survivor Series. Oh man, Jesse, this pay-per-view was
Pretty great.
it was great. It's just crazy how long it took to get here due to this whole. And you said it ironically, it's named Survivor Series, and we're in the middle of a pandemic. That's why.
Yeah, it kind of like fit the what's the correct word I'm looking for? It kind of fit the like current events happening now. So
That's why I gave it the subheading pandemic. I thought it fit. And man, we got it done, and I think we're officially on track to be on a smooth sailing from here on out. Let me put my phone on silent.
with universe mode at least.
Yes, of course. I don't know when me and Jesse are going back to work. So, maybe that's good for universe mode though. So
Yeah.
I mean, take everything as a little blessing, right?
Yeah.
But
Sports are starting to come back. UFC this Saturday, hopefully. So we'll see.
slowly we're getting back in things. I think our state is personally opening up soon, but we're not
Yeah.
we're not here to talk about what's going on within the world. We're here to talk about what's going on within the universe, our universe to be exact. And right now we're gonna cover what just happened in Survivor Series, both episodes, day 1, day 2, and the 2 next special shows. So we'll be announcing both of those for the very, very first time, because the next time we announce that will be on our episode that we already recorded. But so let's kick it off, Jesse, with how we kicked off Survivor Series. And that was the Survive or Thrive Fatal 4-Way, where whoever lost switches brands, whoever wins stays on the brand. Raw versus SmackDown, me versus you. They had Brock Lesnar, John Cena.
And I had Tommaso Ciampa representing Team SmackDown, and I also had Velveteen Dream.
This was match of the night until the Rollins and Black one for me, for sure.
Yeah, a great way to start a pay-per-view.
Awesome way.
Yeah.
Watching it back with the fans. I love the whole premiere thing with the fans. So if you guys are watching and you guys can't really check out the premiere, please turn on those notifications and get notified when we go live for those premieres. I try to announce it in advance within our post in our community, but please, those premieres are a joy to watch. And while we're at it, just if you're watching, like this video, please. It helps. It helps us bring us higher when they type in universe mode, which is cool. But yeah, hell of a way to kick it off. This was an amazing match. We had Cena going out first. Forgot who he was eliminated by. He might have been eliminated by Dream, right?
Yeah, Dream pin Cena. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
that's
Cena,
what I wanted.
Cena got eliminated first. Ciampa, who was getting smoked, he was having moments where he was scaring the crap out of me, and it was looking like he was going to win it all for you, Jess. But,
I thought the last two were going to be Tommaso versus Velveteen. I really did.
That's what the fans were saying too. I love watching it in a lot of time with the fans in the premiere, because they were saying that Brock was about to go out, and luckily I got saved. I don't know what, I hit another gear, and the last two were Velveteen and Brock. And after just crazy sequences, crazy moments in a crazy match, Brock Lesnar put Velveteen Dream away. So I acquire Velveteen Dream and Tommaso Ciampa while keeping Brock Lesnar, and you receive John Cena. How you feel about that?
Obviously, I wanted Velveteen Dream to win. That way I could still have Velveteen, and then I could get, obviously, two huge superstars in Cena. At least I got Cena and Brock Lesnar as well. But let's see what happens. Honestly, the reason I wasn't Tommaso was because I knew I probably wouldn't have had like a big of a fight in me with Tommaso. I'm not good with him, even though he's like, I think like an 85 in the game. But he just didn't have it going for him this year. He was my number one pick and kind of just fell like right through the main card scene, the middle card scene, and kind of didn't know what to do with him anymore because he was losing so much. But I think he's on a better brand, to be honest. You have people like Seth Rollins, Ricochet, Black, like you have Andrade, like you have a lot of people that Tommaso could feud with and maybe end up having a rivalry going into Mania.
My question for you is, and it's a question I have to ask myself as well, because we're pretty public about it. We will have a season 2, which we didn't do of last year. We're going to have a season 2 of playing 2K due to the whole, the cancellation, due to this whole virus thing. And we're going to do, in a sense, a redraft. We haven't figured it out exactly just yet, but we're going to redraft a good amount of the roster. And we're going to do a superstar shakeup. Do you take the Tommaso thing into consideration when you're doing the redraft? Like maybe you're not going to draft him because you're not that good with him?
Yeah,
Is
probably.
that part of the strategy that goes into it? Because that's
Most
kind of how I'm
definitely.
thinking as well. Like I
Yeah.
would assume you want to stay away from Champa and Bait, and you know what I mean.
hmm
So
Yeah. Because like at the same time, like I want to draft people one that will help. Like obviously people like realize like okay, SmackDown like has like people like for example like Seth Rollins like who I'm good with. Like the upper like main card talent. That way people are interested, and obviously maybe they can watch them on for Friday Night SmackDown. But at the same time, but I'm gonna be looking at like who I'm good with, who I want to push that I know I could win with as well, and also if they have a name to it as well, and if they could tell a good story. So those are like the 3 or 4 things I mainly am going to be looking at. Definitely like who I'm really good with and who I could push with as well. Those are like my 2 main focuses for season 2. Other than that, yeah, my roster might be a little different come season 2.
yeah, I'm kind of excited. We were daydreaming some formats. We'll get to it when that day comes. We'll make further announcements when that day comes. Let's get to match numero 2. Jesse, take it away because this is a SmackDown match.
The second match of the night was I'm trying to remember. Oh yeah. It was Matt Riddle versus Randy Orton. Randy Orton always had a thing for killing the legends back in the day, and pretty much what I'm incorporating him into being is a rookie killer or the rookie killer. He went against people like Velveteen Dream and Tommaso Ciampa, got them off of the pretty much the roster.
Yeah, look at that effect.
Got rid of them. And he beat Matt Riddle in a very not a long contest, but it was about I think it was about a 9 or 10 minute match, very high paced. That's the Randy Orton I like, and all he had to do was hit. I think he hit one RKO out
it
of
it
nowhere.
it shows it showed the strength of the RKO because Riddle. That was one of my first times with him. You're usually him, and I was just exploring his move set, and I was
Yeah,
enjoying the crap out of using him. And then out of nowhere,
an RKO.
RKO.
And the thing was, Randy
Match.
Orton survived. I think you hit probably 2 or 3 bro to sleeps and probably about 2 or 3 bro Derek's. And I didn't even use my resiliency. And Randy Orton was kicking out at 1, 2. Like he was showing that he was the rookie killer, and Matt Riddle was not going to put Randy Orton away.
Yeah, I want to ask what's next for both of these, but we're going to talk about what's next for Matt Riddle in our next special in a few minutes, and what's next for Orton. I don't know, man. Guys, comment what rookie is he going to kill next, or
Yeah.
what's going to
Honestly,
happen?
I mean, I have ideas obviously with my roster. Like Gargano's a rookie. Other people on my roster that are like from NXT. Obviously, my roster is a little bit more NXT based than Christian's. So I'd have to really look at my roster. I got Gargano,
You
Tommaso,
know
and Velveteen
exactly what
already
you're doing.
left.
You don't gotta.
Yeah, I
We
know
know the
it.
direction
I
you're
know it.
going.
I know
You
exactly
don't
what I'm
gotta
gonna
lie. You
do.
don't gotta lie.
Yeah,
It's
but
gonna be fun. Keep watching. It's gonna be fun.
yeah. But
Um,
if you guys want to give any recommendations,
for
maybe
sure.
that way I could have him maybe go against a rookie during the storyline I have going for Randy toward Rumble and toward Mania. By all means, comment down below who you would want to see Randy Orton go against 1-on-1. So
Yeah,
yeah,
for sure. Um, next match, end of our episode 1, the Survivor Series women's match, the 4-on-4. I had I almost said Rhea Ripley. I had Ronda Rousey, Shayna Baszler, BWA, Ember Moon, who was the surprise entrant, and then Bianca Belair, the women's champion. Jesse, tell them who you had.
I had Rhea Ripley, who ended up winning the whole damn match by her damn self. Tony
Exactly.
Storm is part of the Storm Tide connection there. But with Rhea Ripley pretty much having a title shot already against Sister Abigail, who knows what is in tides with them between Rhea and Tony. But I also had Sasha Banks and Bailey Hug and Boss Connection. All those ladies have had matches against each other at some point in this universe mode. And honestly, they kind of got it done. They
You
kind of
know,
put that beef away. They kind of squashed the beef and put Team SmackDown first. And it was my second match of the night. And I won that match, and the stipulation to that was if you won the Survivor Series match, you get to pick the woman from your roster as the 30th entrance in the Royal Rumble. And I already know who it's going to be. I'm not going to say who it's going to be, but the 30th entrance for the Women's Royal Rumble and 2 pay-per-views away in our universe mode. It's going to be real special, and hopefully she wins it all, and she'll be a part of WrestleMania.
Hopefully not, because I want a Raw member to win it. But, yeah, this was a match that we had that obviously era where the game liked to hit us with the blue screen cheese. We fought through it. I think it's official from here on out. Next Survivor Series Season 2, we're not. Maybe we do a 3v3. What would you guys want for a Survivor Series match? Because the 4-on-4 at the end of the day is a little too long for us. And I feel like even watching it with you guys, that it has a ton of moments of excitement, but there's a ton of dry moments. And I want to kind of eliminate the dry moments. So are you guys cool? Now, if you guys want to keep the 4-on-4 where sometimes it's a bit laggy and we can't do special attires and things like that, or do you guys want to see a 3-on-3? I know it's a little, especially when the Survivor Series is 6-on-6 in real life, I know it's a little bit underwhelming, but we can go a little more all out for you guys. What would you prefer, or would you prefer a different match in general? Maybe not even Raw versus SmackDown theme. I want to keep it that just because it's Survivor Series, and that's kind of the theme of the pay-per-view. But let us know down below. We love your input. We need your input to make the show even better. Can't do it without you guys. But overall, the thing kind of really screwed me up. I think I lost control of my females, right? Yeah.
The last girl who lost control.
I got eliminated. Really, once you're down 4-3, that is all the difference, and it hurts. And I got slipped up with Bianca. I feel like it was a little lackey, but I'm not going to blame it on that. And then it ended up all going downhill when I got eliminated again, and then I got kicked out, and then Rhea Ripley was just in God mode. It is what it is. It was a fun match. It had its great moments. Like I said, the Survivor Series matches to play are not always my favorite, but if the fans enjoy them, I will continue to do them because that's what we do it for. Now,
and I know Rhea rolled up Ronda, and pinned Shayna and Ember in like 3 minutes.
It's 2 minutes and 3 eliminations. That's what the time was.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
So if that doesn't prove even more now that Rhea Ripley deserves a title shot against Sister Abigail, I don't know what you guys are missing.
That's what it brings us. That's what it brings us these matches sometimes, because we'll talk about it come the last match, which was incredible. But this match can bring you those little pockets of storytelling, and that right there, that just proved Rhea's dominance. And now Bianca eliminated first. She got competition coming up after Clash of Champions. She has some competitors that was going to be knocking on her door, and
Ember Moon lasted the longest for Team Raw. Because she was the last one to get pinned.
Yeah, so, what a good debut on Monday Night Raw.
Yeah. I think the only member of SmackDown that got eliminated was Sasha, I believe.
Yes, it was Sasha.
Yeah, so I had 3 out of my 4 still in the match, and Rhea Ripley mostly took care of business for the blue side.
And now the fourth match, the first match of episode 2, it was the King of the Ring finals, Ricochet versus Bobby Roode. And Ricochet, man,
he just adds another win. Definitely one of the most impressive, if not the most impressive superstar out of the men, obviously. In all of this year's
definitely
universe.
he might be he might be up there.
I'm doing something.
He might be up there for match of the year, superstar of the year right now. I'll mute Jesse in the meantime until he's ready. But Ricochet might be up there for superstar of the year right now. He is looking so damn impressive. I got you muted, Jesse. Don't worry. Are you good to go? Just nod your head. Yeah. All right, let's go.
Yeah.
I was just saying Ricochet definitely up there for superstar of the year. And we're planning on doing our award show this year. Hopefully we can if everything goes smooth.
Awesome. After WrestleMania, we'll announce match of the year, rivalry of the year, superstars of the year, women of the year, all that good stuff. Pay-per-view of the year.
With this win, Ricochet not only becomes, he's the Cruiserweight champion. He is decorated, keeps on winning. He's also the King of the Ring. And now he is the 30th entrant of the Royal Rumble if everything goes as well and planned as we want.
Yeah, because last year it screwed up the picks, guys. And I think Seth Rollins was supposed to be the last guy, and he came out middle of the Rumble. So hopefully it's resolved this year, and Ricochet could be the 30th entrance, and the woman I'm thinking to be the 30th entrance could be the 30th entrance. That way it doesn't screw up anything. If it does, and say that does happen, those two superstars will still get that opportunity, but just in case they don't, just in case they don't win the Rumble, maybe they'll go against the person that does. Maybe that's a storyline. Mm-hmm. Maybe say Seth Rollins wins the men's Royal Rumble, and Ricochet deserved that last spot. Maybe Seth and Ricochet go against each other for that last spot to headline WrestleMania. Maybe that's a little storyline right there.
We made it work last year. We'll make it work this year. We always do, despite whatever the game gives us. But yeah, Ricochet definitely got some big plans in his future, no matter what. So we're very excited to see that.
Same thing with Bobby Roode. Yeah. I'm gonna keep pushing him. I mean, he made it all the way to the finals. I know a few people were commenting, why aren't you using Robert Roode? I really pushed him last year. He became my Universal Champion, was a tag team champion, was very good, was always in the top like 5 or 10 power rankings. And I was just trying to utilize different people this year. And now that I realized that he almost was King Rude, I'm just going to keep giving him matches, people I want to see him win against, and we'll see what happens for Rumble and WrestleMania.
I definitely don't want how WWE books their people to affect how we do. Like, I know they kind of stripped the credibility from everybody, but we gotta build them up the way we built them up. So I think we definitely should give them more airtime as well. Speaking of, we were just talking about Match of the Year and Superstar of the Year and all that. Well, speaking of Match of the Year, we might have had Match of the Year on this show with Aleister Black defending his title against Seth Rollins. This was a 30-some minute match, Jesse. 2 out of 3 falls. Aleister got the first one. Seth got the second one. And then after so many close opportunities, Aleister Black finally gets his comeuppance on Seth Rollins, the guy he could not beat.
He finally pinned him and beat him
2 times.
Yeah, I do think Seth Rollins was having a great universe mode as well. He's honestly probably right behind Ricochet, but the fact that Aleister Black finally got rid of his biggest enemy and rival in Seth Rollins, it's going to be real interesting to see the rest of his path in universe mode. Obviously, we saw the Fiend at the end. The Clash of Champions pay-per-view is literally next. So the Fiend got a lot of eyes on Aleister Black, and when he went against Seth Rollins in that match. And Aleister Black is a little hurt. I know he's probably going to take a little bit of time and wait for the Fiend, but once the Fiend sees you get that hurt, once you see the Fiend see how much Aleister Black got hurt, maybe that's an advantage. Maybe Fiend squashes Aleister Black. So we'll see.
I can't wait to see that match, and we'll talk a little bit about that in a second. But this match was awesome. Please, if you guys haven't seen this match, this is worth checking out the whole show in general. It is amazing.
Best match of the night.
We spoiled it, but it's the post show. We had fans comment, Jesse, that this was the best match we ever put on.
I don't think so.
But we done so many that I don't want to hold it with the relevancy and recency bias, but this
definitely
is
top
there.
10.
This is up there, like top 10. So which says a lot because we've had great matches, and so.
I still think Rock and Roman at Mania was our best match of all time.
Honestly, I still got some infatuation with the Ricochet Roman match where he squashes Roman. It was just you remember that match? How ridiculous that was? I got to go back and watch that. I'm in the mood to just go back and watch our old stuff. I watched our draft yesterday, the whole thing of it. I don't know why. Like, I know our rosters, but it was just so good produced. So I'm great. I can't wait to do our draft this year. It made me excited. The Men's Survivor Series match. Let's talk about who's in it, then let's skip to the ending. God, the ending.
Yeah, seriously.
Both endings. The hype out ending. Oh, God. I can't wait. Undisputed versus the Club plus Finn Balor, who ended up getting eliminated first, actually.
And I was going to bring that up. Finn, even with the Club, bro, just a shitty universe mode.
Let's see what happens. Kind of glad he got eliminated first. We'll see, though. Let's see what happens for sure. AJ Styles got eliminated next, leaving the whole Undisputed versus Gallows and Anderson. And AJ Styles, let's talk about that real quick, because triangle, goddamn triangle, man, it could not work for nothing. I looked back and I saw that whole match, and that is what definitely just screwed me up. I don't know what's wrong with AJ Styles. If this keeps happening, what I think I might have to do is download another AJ Styles from the communication and use that one, see if that works.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe, I don't know.
Because was it a problem with that club attire, or was it just the original one?
This is I don't know, bro. I'm gonna keep my eye on it, and I'm just gonna every time I have him, gonna be super observant. But if this happens with all of his characters, then that is a big
yeah, it's a big bug, big problem right there. Because like he even has like that reversal like payback or perk, whatever you want to call it,
payback
or ability. But yeah, and like AJ Styles like originally has 4 reversals, and yeah, nothing was going on for AJ. I think Adam Cole pinned him, if I'm correct. I think he hit him with the last shot, and then Dirty pinned him, and he got AJ Styles eliminated. And then it was Gallows and Anderson, and who was the first one to get pinned on Undisputed? I think it was Cole. Bobby.
No,
Cole?
Bobby. You're right. Bobby. Bobby, then Cole.
Yeah, because I know Strong lasted longer than Cole, I think. But yeah,
I don't know. I just saw it too,
once it got to 2-2, I believe it kicked me, and then it was CPU.
So this is what happened. First of all, I can't believe that I got fish out of there. That was awesome. And then I forgot how I got the other person. I think I don't know if it was Strong or Cole, but I just got him with Carl Anderson, and I was hyped. Even the scoreboard 2-2, and it was funny because all the comments in the premiere were doubting me. Shout out JJ Hunt, you were doubting me. It's all right. I'm with you, my brother. But so it was 2-2. Then it kicked you out. Then the whole vibe switched. It went from I can't do it to yes I can. This is over. 2 seconds later, eliminated. It was either Cole or Strong. It was just Fish left. I was still in the game. It was perfect. Riley comes in the ring. I said Fish left. It was Riley left. Riley comes in the ring and puts me straight into his he had a guillotine, right? Mm-hmm. Guillotine. And I've been in the match for an hour at that point.
He was immediately done. He was in the negative too.
Yes,
I've seen that. And he was still reversing. That's like the Hall of Fame CPU cheese, bro. Yeah. And then he used his 4th reversal. He took you down, and then CPU, I mean, I wasn't controlling them, so CPU could win however they wanted to. It wasn't my fault that it switched to CPU. It's just how the game was doing that while you guys were watching it. But he took, who was it? Took down Carl Anderson.
Anderson with the guillotine, then Gallows with the arm and knee bar. Yeah,
and that was it. And CPU won it for me and evened up the pay-per-view, solidifying another 4v4 win for Team SmackDown.
This was definitely, I feel like, top 3 finishes of our Universe mode ever.
That was the best ending to any match we ever did.
I could argue pay-per-view just because the mood went from me, I can't do it, yes I can.
I'm CPU. I have no shot of winning.
Jesse saying, "Damn, I got no shot of winning. I just won." We're on a low and a highs of moods. I wasn't even mad at that point. And then what happens afterwards? We have Rusev and Cassie Sono, 2 SmackDown superstars who were recently released, attack the remaining Kyle O'Reilly, coming in the arena with chairs, laying him out. We had an accolade. We had a death by elbow. We had chair shots to the head. And then they walk out and they stand at the stage as the Survivor Series show closes. Trust me, guys, this isn't far from over.
Yeah, we have a very good idea with those 2. And
maybe a few more.
We got more coming.
Maybe a few more. We'll see.
We got more coming, guys. It's an angle. And that's all you're going to be told.
Let's slow roll. Maybe we see more on SmackDown.
Yeah, we might see it on Raw too. Who knows?
So. I can't wait. Great pay-per-view. Great show. Like I said, like that 4-on-4 was amazing. Like if it could just, maybe what we could do, which I also thought about, is we keep the 4-on-4, but we put the momentum instead of medium to fast, and maybe we even give people a start with 1 finisher, just so it goes a little quicker. How do you like that idea? I thought about that too.
That wouldn't be bad, but just that maybe have a different concept for Survivor Series. Maybe we try the 3v3
Yeah.
for
And maybe we
for
could even
Survivor
do the
Series.
same thing with the 3v3 because the 3v3 still probably will take a while. So,
Yeah.
but
So
that's another concept I had in my head. So I'm still thinking. So we got 2 special shows coming. Jesse, should I go with left hand or right hand? Right, left hand, right hand. My fault.
I'll go left.
Left. All right. So this is a show that we are doing as a special episode for you guys because we obviously had to take a break off just due to the whole pandemic around us. So we're doing Wednesday. We have Monday Night Raw dropping. So let me actually pull up the calendar real quick. Give me 1 second, guys. Wednesday, we have Monday Night Raw dropping at usual time, probably 3:30. That is May 6th. Then Friday, May 8th, we have SmackDown dropping. And then is Sunday Money in the Bank?
The
10th?
I honestly I don't know. Maybe.
I think it is Sunday. Maybe we do it Sunday. Maybe we drop it Sunday at noon, or at least do the premiere Sunday at noon. We'll drop this special episode. We don't really have build to it just because it's a special episode for you guys. And
yeah, we didn't have build to it last year either, and they were
yeah,
fine with it.
but it's just an exciting show. People were asking for it too, and I was like, that's ironic because it's coming right now. So it's our Living Legends pay-per-view. And we have 6 matches. Once again, not really build, but we don't need it. And if the Legends win, just like last year, they get a roster spot on whatever brand that they're fighting against the person who's on that brand for. So we have the first match. Jesse, do you remember any of your SmackDown matches? I don't want to ruin them for you.
I think I remember all of them. Yeah, I do.
Just shoot them off. Whatever you miss, I got you.
The first match, based off of a guy that was on Survivor Series, Matt Riddle, Bro in the Bank, will be going against the guy he always talks a lot of crap on social media, and when he sees him in person, not a big fan of him. Yeah, he's a jacked dude, and he got a shitty spear, but he's going against Goldberg. Living Legend show. I think that could be a good look for Matt Riddle. Maybe that win boosts his confidence and kind of like gets him like in the mood to finally cash in that briefcase.
Yeah, definitely. I don't think we're gonna do pre-shows for these or Clash of Champions just because there's not much story with both of these pay-per-views, but we will do some post-shows, so keep an eye out for those. So you have that. I'm gonna say one of my matches. I got Bret Hart versus Velveteen Dream. I was searching for a final one. I wanted Bret Hart and I wanted Velveteen Dream, and I was like, can I put them in a match together? And then it kind of clicked. One thing clicked, and I'm gonna have that thing click even more. Come on, Living Legends. So it's gonna all come around full circle. That's all I'm gonna say.
And my second match for the Living Legends show, Edge. He's already a legend, but he was my WWE champion going into this universe mode. So I've been treating him like a regular superstar, but he's going against a legend. Yeah, the former world heavyweight champion, tag team champion. I think I'm trying to remember their team name back in the Attitude Era.
It was nothing. It was just both of their names together.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was team something. But former best friends. They've had countless matches before, but I've always wanted to see that one last match. I wonder who puts over who. And it's going to be Edge versus Christian, and not Christian on the screen, the World Heavyweight Champion, Christian.
I wonder, should we get fun? Maybe give that a TLC match?
Oh, ooh. Yeah, I think that'd fit perfectly with them because they're both like that type of superstar. Edge likes chairs. Christian kind of like flatters.
That's the match they made poppin'.
Like yeah.
I got actually a few ideas I'm going to spitball for you, Jesse. This is just live. It's uncut. Let's see. TLC match, let's keep that in mind.
Yeah, for sure.
We also have well, I'll say that for last. We have BWA, Ronda Rousey, and Shayna Baszler versus Lita and Trish Stratus.
That's a good match.
That'll be a fun match. The woman who revolutionized wrestling when it wasn't really treated how it was versus Jesse in the storyline. This is what I'm talking about. Versus the woman who revolutionized MMA for females. Mm-hmm. I know you're going to say no Shayna Baszler, but in my head,
I'll agree. I'll agree with Ronda, but yeah.
Ronda for sure. So we got the two, the first of both of them. If you want to think about it, Ronda Rousey is kind of what Trish Stratus was WWE. Everybody was trash, and Trish Stratus was the best one. Ronda Rousey was fighting everybody when they were trash, and she was the best one. And then kind of times changed for Ronda, and she got her ass kicked. But yeah, so your turn.
And my last match I will be having for Friday Night Smack, well, not Friday Night SmackDown, but representing Friday Night SmackDown, it will be Daniel Bryan. And honestly, like, I would have loved to see this. This match would have been perfect for Kurt Angle to retire to.
I have a stipulation for this match too. Do you want to hear it?
Yeah, let me hear it.
Submission match.
Yeah, I was thinking about that too. But it is going to be Daniel Bryan against, honestly, probably the do you think he's one of the best wrestlers to adapt? Like, better than Ronda did?
No, he's the best. I think he's one of the best wrestlers of all time.
Yeah. If you don't know who we're talking to, guys, it's the guy who won a gold medal with a broken freaking neck, Kurt Angle. Kurt Angle versus Daniel Bryan. Like, I could just see the technical wrestling and the submissions and
that's why
an ankle lock going into a heel hook, like all that cool stuff. Like, I just really see that match being a damn classic. And it's a dream match.
So, guys, should we make that for you guys a submission match?
Maybe it's an Iron Man match and only you could do submissions. I'm trying to
that's not bad either.
Be creative, yeah.
That's not bad either.
But I said that one, Edge, Christian, and then okay. I said
that's your three. And my main event in my head, I don't know. I'm feeling Christian and Edge in a TLC or Kurt Angle versus Daniel Bryan in the main event more than this. But I can't wait to watch this match. AJ and Finn versus D-Generation X. I'm doing this because Finn Balor, Triple H, protege, mentor, getting my sides confused, mentor, protege, AJ Styles, Shawn Michaels, the dream match that we always wanted to see. Oh, man. That is going to be
D-Generation X is going to be back once again. They were there last year. They beat Glorious Styles. Can they beat AJ and Finn? That'd be real interesting for them.
It's going to be amazing. I cannot wait to see it happen.
And the stipulations, again, are if the Legends win, like say DX wins, they're on Monday Night Raw now. If Daniel Bryan loses to Kurt Angle's on Friday Night SmackDown. That way you guys know who will be on what roster, and depending on if they win. Maybe they'll be at Rumble. We they'll get something for Mania to boost to the name value for WrestleMania and Rumble. Who knows?
Last year we had Shawn Michaels and Triple H who won.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Yeah, because
Goldberg, Batista, Rock.
Goldberg, Batista, they all won?
Yeah. The only legend that lost last year was Sting, because Aleister Black squashed him. Yeah.
And I think even Beth Phoenix won in her match.
Yeah, she beat Bianca Belair. Was that a
Yes, that's when I was pushing Bianca.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So shall be fun. So that's our special pay-per-view, a special show for you. And then we figured Clash of Champions, we don't like meshing brands too much, but this is more so a special episode rather than like a pay-per-view episode. We're going to still market it like a pay-per-view, but whatever. So we're only doing 2 weeks build, including this week. So like I said, let me bring Conda out once again. Like I said, this Wednesday, May 6th, Monday Night Raw comes back. This Friday, May 8th, Friday Night SmackDown comes back. We got we got Living Legends on Sunday, May 10th. And then once again, Wednesday, May 13th, we got Raw again. Friday, May 15th, we got SmackDown. And then probably the 17th, May 17th or May 18th, we have Clash of Champions. And this is all of our current champions. Right now, this is all of our current champions versus all of our current champions, brand versus brand. Mm-hmm. Maybe some of these people lose their title before this pay-per-view happens, but I don't know if that's happening.
That's definitely not going to happen.
Okay, yeah, so I don't think that's happening. But we got one match that can't be announced yet because it is it's not brand versus brand. And we have, okay, let me just cross that one out right now. So we have, like we talked about, The Fiend versus Aleister Black. I can't wait for this one.
Yeah, that's 100% happening. It was The Fiend pretty much confirmed it right after Aleister Black defended his title. So that's going to be interesting. We also are going to have Malo versus Kofi Kingston. Malo is the United States champion, or Roman Reigns, or whatever you want to call him, against the Intercontinental champion and Kofi. We're also going to see Street Profits, the SmackDown Tag Team Champions, go against Keith and Kevin Show, who is Kevin Owens and Keith Lee.
That's going to be an awesome match. I can't wait to see that one happen because both of those tag teams have been dominant.
Yeah, and
so what happens?
Street Profits, they love beating the bigger, more brawler guys. So maybe they could get another win.
I was just gonna say that, Jesse. I was just gonna say that. We also got Bianca Belair versus Sister Abigail, Liv, aka Dead Morgan. That one is going to be interesting.
Yeah, because Bianca has been surely but dominant, and same thing with Sister Abigail.
She's been outerworldly, Sister Abigail. She beat Becky Lynch.
Yeah, she beat her 3 times in a row.
So
no one has ever done that in this universe.
That's a big match for both of them. I can't wait to see that one happen. And then we also have the Women's Tag Team Championship being defended. The Kabuki Warriors versus the Hug and Boss Connection. Jesse, just explain. I know you did in our last episode. Just explain why Hug and Boss got their shot.
Even though they obviously didn't pin most of the Survivor Series team, I've liked what Bayley and Sasha have been doing ever since I acquired Sasha Banks, and they've been champions before, and since they did win at Survivor Series, I'm going to give them that opportunity because it is a SmackDown. It's an opportunity for SmackDown to finally get that shot at that title, and hopefully for the first time bring it to that brand.
You still haven't got it on the brand?
No, I don't think so. That's the only floating championship I never got. Because I had the cruiserweight to start off, and then I had the internet to start off. I just never had that tag title opportunity. Well, I've had opportunities, just never got them.
Yeah, Riptide had the opportunity. They lost them.
Yeah, and the other 2 women, people might ask why are they not getting it because Rhea won in Survivor Series. Rhea's more interested in Sister Abigail and that title. That is going to be coming very soon. And Storm Time already had an opportunity. They lost. That's when they lost to, I think, Kansas and Dakota. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it could get interesting between Storm Tide and Kabuki Warriors, but I'd rather do Hug and Boss Connection, Bayley and Sasha.
At least right now.
Kabuki Warriors. I think that could be a more solid match.
Never know in the future. Maybe Storm Tide does get a shot again. But
yeah, maybe.
Hug and Boss never had a shot to begin with. So I'm all for you giving Hug and Boss Connection that championship shot. So I do not blame you for your decision-making at all. We also have the Cruiserweight Championship being defended, which I just won't say who's it against, but Ricochet will be in action, sporting his beautiful King of the Ring attire. More of that will come maybe on Monday Night Raw. I'm gonna just say that. Jesse, I think that is all we got for today. My pizza just arrived. So Last Dance, the documentary, premieres at 9:00. So got a few more minutes for that as well. So thank you for joining me in this post show. And we will see you guys Wednesday, May 5th. Let me make sure I got my days right. Wednesday, May 6th. My fault. But yeah, we're dropping Raws on Wednesday for now. SmackDowns for Fridays, at least the next 2. And then the pay-per-views, most likely on Sunday. We have 2 special shows in a row. It's going to be fun. It's going to be chaos. This channel is going to continue to bloom. I just want to give you guys a big shout-out because April, with no wrestling content at all, I went in my bag and I started doing Laker videos. I started doing these Zooms with Jesse, Zooms with my friends, with Voices of the Youth. And I was able to keep my subscribers gaining. I gained 94 subscribers in that month alone. And I was able to keep my views similar in the same as well. So, guys, thank you so much for just sticking with us and supporting us through. And please, if you guys love our content of Universe Mode, check out some of the other content because you'll see some of the same energy put elsewhere. Voice of the Youth is kind of like a rated R side, so if you're of age, check that out. And Lakerland, if you're a Laker fan, Lakers on Lockdown, if you're a Laker fan, definitely check that one out as well. And I'm trying my hardest to just get as much content as ever. In April, I think I put like 20 videos out.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Crazy amount.
I'm honestly, now that school is pretty much done, like it could get scary for how much like videos like everyone makes, like Voices of the Youth, your Lakers, Universe Mode. Hopefully everything's back to normal.
A full clip, man. And I'm making music. Wait till the music drops on this channel. It's gonna get real scary. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for sticking with us. And please, like I said earlier, just like this. It helps us. When I typed in WWE Universe Mode 2K20 on the channel, that video of the pandemic Survivor Series episode was one of the first ones to pop up, and it's because you guys keep liking. And
Oh, really?
yes.
Oh,
So
shit.
that is what we need you guys to continue doing. So please, if you support us, and when I support channels, I'm gonna be honest, I don't really comment. I don't really like. I'm trying to change that habit. I'm trying to like. I'm too shy to comment, and I understand if you guys are, but the like button just is a click away. So please do that if you guys can. And with all that being said, like, comment, share, and subscribe.
Ring the bells, get our new updated videos, post shows, pre-shows, live streams, whenever we do that, barely. But yeah, ring the bells, guys. Every new video that Christian uploads, you'll get it immediately, as long as you ring those bells. And other news, we'll catch you on
The other side of this goddamn pizza I'm gonna eat. We out.
Peace.